More than 200 young people across Uganda have been trained in Circular Regenerative Agriculture, a program designed to restore the environment while promoting sustainable livelihoods. Let's take a look.
Talking about breaking out.
The 5-day mentorship organized by Green Africa focused on climate-smart agriculture techniques including agroforestry, soil and water conservation and market linkages.
We decided to promote circular regenerative agriculture as a sustainable livelihood alternative. Uganda is a country benchmarked on its agriculture. However, there is very low youth participation in agricultural practices. And for those that are taking part in it, they're taking part in unsustainable agricultural practices.
Under this training, we have been training people in circular regenerative agriculture, looking at the young people to be able to adopt into these agricultural systems or these practices that aim to ensure restoration, but also aim to also increase on productivity, create climate mitigation, climate resilience and climate adaptability.
Participants were trained at Trinity Forestry Services, where experts like Kristo Musime and Jemima Chisibo shared practical skills.
When you put an online training for youths and you get over 200 youths, not only from Uganda entering, it shows that there is a new knowledge and there's a new knowledge on block and a knowledge that is receptible for the youth.
If you want to get into this business, you require some kind of knowledge or understanding on these practices, on these technologies, on these knowledges, how to do those farmings, especially when it comes to pest and disease infestations, how to handle them.
It's a different idea where people use small pieces of land to get what they want, and so I encourage young people out there to use the small plots to carry out many projects as they can, because one challenge as we have as young people, we have a problem of land, and in the communities where we stay actually, we have small plots of land, and at the end of the day we are not utilizing them.
The initiative bridges communication gaps that discourage youth from agriculture while helping communities adapt to climate change.
Me as a young person who is into agriculture, I've learned that I can utilize a small piece of land to do my agriculture stuff. I earn a living and still again
Environmentalists hope it inspires more young people to embrace farming and champion environmental conservation.
Most of the skills that are trained in regard to agriculture, they are most of theoretical, and that have been a very big gap in the youth. And I'm happy that today, after going through a thorough training on which was virtual, but today we came in to see what indigenous people are doing on ground and what are some of the gaps that need to be improved.
And so my call to young people and to young farmers out there is to use the indigenous knowledge that we have as young people. And I encourage young people to join agriculture, because one thing that I've seen here, you can use the land you have actually, the land you have to get what you want. You can do a lot of projects on a small piece of land.
And I was inspired by so many initiatives that I was able to witness, especially the fish farm, the integrated systems, where you find there's a traditional model that is incorporated with the modern model. And I believe this is a very good startup, and for me to add on what I've been doing in the different sectors.
They've just resorted to them again, but